everyone, we're back with the Blackmail spam Valencia up against HB, which is marked as a casual deck. I'm assuming it has the new pack, which I can't remember the name of. Intervention? I think it's Intervention. Anyway, this opening hand has Blackmail. It has Planned Assault for another Blackmail if we need it. Black Orchestra and Economy, so I think I'm going to keep it. It doesn't have our Obelisk or multi-access, which is unfortunate, but hopefully we can draw into it pretty quick. Plenty of money. So multi-access here would be nice just to see. HB, we do have to worry about Arc Lockdown. Well, in fact, we have to worry about it against any deck, but particularly against HB. Icing up HQ, that's an interesting move. Because typically, Anarch you're associating with, mediums. That's pretty much what you go for. But maybe they think we're on a Siphon Val. But instead we're just going to get our money in order and play for kind of the longer term. We'll start drawing now to find our bits and pieces of the combo, and then as soon as possible we'll just start slamming blackmails. Well, now I'm very confused as to what's happening. So they installed, played Biotic Labor to draw and install. Yeah, I don't know what's happened here. Anyway, we're going to march onwards, draw 3 times, find another blackmail, pitch Black Orchestra. A risk, but we'll give it a go. It's probably my least favorite card in the deck, just because it's quite expensive. 3 to install, 3 to boost by 2 strength and break up to 2 subroutines. So you'll even need assistance to be able to break things like Turing on a remote, and paying so much to break something like Quandary or Enigma is just awful. So again, we'll money up and get another Liberator down, I suppose. We've seen a Biotic out of them already, so they may not even have to use a remote. We have plenty of blackmails here, so I'm not too annoyed with blackmailing into it. Whatever we hit is kind of good for us. Unless it's something incredibly scary, but we'll see. And we're really just looking for our multi-access at this stage. That's unexpected. Let's draw one more. Deja vu, so we have blackmails on command, basically. We'll get rid of the Planned Assault. So this isn't a card you see every day, but it can be pretty good if you get it going. If you can hit some pretty good targets, I mean, HB has some great stuff that you can just install, so not bad at all. But I do have to say that I'm very confused as to their opening move so far. More ice, but again, we've just shown blackmail, so we're not too bothered. Infiltrations, I suppose money maybe? Maybe use 1 as an expose. A toll booth, okay, well we never want to let them raise that then. We don't have any shutdown or anything like that, so yeah, blackmails is how we're going to go about this whole thing. We do have rumor mill as well, so we'll see how willing they are to overdraw with Jackson and how quickly they respond. So they're a little spooked that we infiltrated, but I think you're pretty safe when toll booth is the card that's protecting it. Until now, because now we start getting things going. And I overdrew. That was silly. Let's get rid of David for the moment. No, let's go for Faust because reasons. That was a silly draw. Got over eager, seeing both the RDI, having money, having plans. But we do have another Faust in this deck, I believe, so not the end of the world. Maybe it's Black Orchestra's time to shine. Wow, they are really spooked by the fact that we have an RDI down. Maybe with good reason, because our plan is to Blackmail very soon, maybe even this turn. We get Obelisk down with Blackmail, we'll C2, and we will also draw 2. The Towers of Ice are coming out here. Yeah, let's go for the Blackmail on R&D. So we'll C2, we have a Deja Vu as well, so it's not the worst thing in the world. And this deck runs a lot of recursion. It has Trope, Deja Vu, same old thing. You're pretty good to go. So basically you're doing the setup and then you're using Trope at the very, very end to just get all the key pieces back. Get ourselves a Vitruvius and Adonis, which we will duly trash. And we get a Rebirth, which could be great actually for probably Wizard. Do we want to draw again? We get our Faust, so that's pretty good. Good draw. We could go Wizard. We've seen quite a few. Well, we've seen a lot of operations so far, so maybe we'll hold off a moment and just get money. Keep the Deja Vu a surprise, even though it could work quite well for us here. Removing Jackson, putting back Adonis, Hedge, and Green Level. Why not the Biotic? Is that an indication that they already have one in hand? And This is interesting. Is this an agenda? I think it's worth the Deja Vu Blackmail anyway. Maybe even Rebirth into Wizard first, just in case of Adonis. So let's Deja Vu. Let's get back a Blackmail. Let's Blackmail into server 1. They might have gotten us here, in which case, fair play. But I think with the amount of recursion that we have, it's not the worst thing. We are a Wizard now as well, so campaigns, things like that, we can just trash, take care of their economy. Although, if they're not resing ice, they'll have all the money in the world. We got ourselves a Gilahans. And there's our Trope. So we'll put that down next turn. And that'll start our recursion going. Probably time to start drawing up as well, because I don't really want to allow them anything. This could be Breaker Bay Adonis. It could also be an Ash. I could put down the Faust and give it a go, but I'm a little short on cards. Slums could come in handy as well. And I'm nearly tempted to Deja Vu Blackmail again. Let's get the Deja Vu and let's get Blackmail. Just in case it's something like Chronos Protocol, which is something to watch out for, especially when they're playing so many one-pointers. It's very much a good old school HB deck, it seems. Just a Vitruvius. So we'll draw, try and find another interface. Same thing's good as well. We can draw, install, Blackmail. And yep, this works for me. Again, I'm going to see 2 more cards and draw 2 as well. And meanwhile, Trope will keep ticking away so that all these blackmails will come back once again. Jackson, we will get rid of. And a pop-up window. Let's get rid of you. And let's get rid of Scrubber. Why am I even looking at the other ones? So maybe time to install Faust and maybe take a run at server 1. Force them to start resin things at the very, very least. So let's go with big draw. Faust. Let's go with Rumor Mill. I'll make sure that they can't use Ash on us. Of course, Turing here messes us up. Pop-up window. We will not install Black Orchestra. It seems like an extreme measure. So I will get rid of 4 of these cards. Inject Knife at worst I'd prefer to keep, but not the end of the world if we have to pitch them. They're a means to an end more than anything. Viper. So Black Orchestra will cost us 3 to install, and then 3 credits. So it brings us down to 3 credits. Yeah, I think it's worth it. So Viper, the one piece of ice that Black Orchestra is actually okay against. And Ichi. Well, that's not great. So we'll have to boost, or rather boost, break. Do we need David? Well, we've already trashed the I've had worse or the inject, which is the ones I was planning to hold on to. Now the question is, have they a surprise for us? Snare would be pretty awful right now. Ash, but that is redundant because Rumor Mill's in effect. So I think this person may not have played in a while, in that they're kind of playing the classic HB, but also using Ash with Rumor Mill there. So let's see, we got a Vitruvius, excellent, and we got an Ash, which I will indeed trash. So if we want to draw, we can just same old thing, Blackmail again. How many agendas do they have? Seems beyond reasonable doubt. Well, that's good. So maybe we're just moneying up this turn. So we can sure gamble, same old thing, blackmail. If they score here... Wow, okay, they are going to score here. I was not expecting that. Beta tester. And they're going to fire it because they kind of have to. If they can get 1 on R&D, they're in a much better position. But apparently not. Is 90% of their deck agendas. So we just need to find 1. So I might just this. Draw. Let's run archives. They'll get the res, but we can deal with basically everything. Paperclip, which we will get out. And we'll pay 2 for the privilege of going through the wall of static. We have 4, so NAPD is doable, and everything else will win us the game. Nope. San. All the Jacksons in there, though. That is not what you want to see. So next turn, take a credit, sure gamble, and then same old thing, blackmail. Seems good. Trope is ticking away nicely. That will get us back the 2 blackmails that we've used. As well as okay, well, we're not concerned about whatever this is. I'm not sure why you ice archives now. Credit, gamble, same old blackmail, into R&D. Would have liked to see a bit more multi-access by now, but we'll roll on. Our inject should find us something. We can do that next turn. Biotic labor. They're a little too poor for that. 2 biotic labors. Okay, so they just need to draw the agendas at this stage. There's our RDI. So we'll try and hunt down the last blackmail. Try and get some same old things as well. And we're waiting on... No, we've used 2 deja vus. Okay. So inject finds us good things all around. Get some money down and take a credit. Binning, I suppose the retrieval run. We have a decent rig at this stage. There's the Adonis. I think we just fire down the RDI next turn. They're up with 6 credits, which means they can biotic out. So the question is, can we find a HQ interface? HQ interface, deja vu, or credit short. Deja vu, take a credit. No, it'll be draw, install. Yeah, leave ourselves just short. That'll do as well, I suppose. So we'll fire this down. We will blackmail into R&D again. Try and draw ourselves a load of cards. And hopefully kill it off here. Enigma. Here's the beta test. So this deck is pretty relentless. We didn't quite get the multi-access that we would have liked, but some of them were coming. The money was good, kept blackmailing away, kept them under plenty of pressure. And in the end, all that pressure told. Now, they might have felt they can survive it and be in a good position with this strong remote, but Trope was just going to send back everything all over again. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. It's not that fun to play against, as you might imagine, but it is quite the deck. I would recommend checking it out, trying it out, and seeing what you think yourself. Thanks for watching.